Welcome to homecoming weekend in Bowling Green, Ohio, in a back-to-back affair against Lake Superior State in what will be 3 games in 3 nights for the Bowling Green Falcons. Matt Crandall along with Chip Creinin. Chip, I can barely get over the excitement of last night's game. BG rolls the record to 3-1 on the season with a shootout win against Lake State. Have you recovered yet?
No, I have not. I have not recovered. Falcons really, like you said, 3 games, 3 nights, 3 goaltenders. We'll see Mitch Norkovicius get the start tonight, or this afternoon, pardon me. But really, they got to really, grind out hockey is really what we saw last night.
Well, I don't know if you know this about me, Chip, or not, but I'm greedy, okay? 3 games in 3 nights, that means I want 3 wins. The Falcons have obliged so far, got my blood pressure up a little bit last night with the overtime and the shootout, but a big win against Michigan on Thursday night. BG scored 3 unanswered in the 3rd period after they trailed 4-3. Very impressive win there. Scored 2 unanswered in the 2nd period last night to tie that game up and got the shootout win with Trey Zeeble. So it hasn't been easy for BG. All 3 wins this year have been comeback wins.
Yeah. I didn't think about Indiana's was a comeback win, but yeah.
Indiana led that game 1-0. We tied it up, and then we took the lead 2-1 in that game, ended up winning it. But yeah, that was a comeback win. It wasn't a late comeback win like we've seen the last 2 games, but never give up on this BG club team.
Yeah, a few lineup changes for the Falcons tonight. We'll get to see Zeeble up front in that forward position with Mikey Papaonu out of the lineup tonight. And then Colin Dirkmatt will slide into Zeeble's spot, and then a different 7th skater in Max Travers.
All right, well, I think we're about ready to get to Chip's 3 keys to a Falcons win here tonight. Hit the fans up with it, Chip. What do we have tonight?
Yeah, so the Falcons, of course, keys to the game brought to you by Irwin Interior Systems. Get the first goal. Falcons have done it every game this weekend. They got the first goal in Michigan. It was Zeeble 30 seconds in. Last night it was Isaac Miller on his first shift. And then, so it's really key to get that first goal.
Well, I like where you're going with this because if you remember last weekend against Indiana, we gave up the first goal in both games. And in the first game, the opening game of the season, we gave up the first goal on the first shot. Now we returned the favor to Michigan, but yeah, that's not how I like to live.
Yeah, and then the next one, of course, Free Z. I mentioned that Trey Z.
Free Z, what does that mean? What in the heck is that? Free Z tonight, guys. So just call 1-800-FREE-Z and you'll get your Free Z.
Yeah, Free Zeeble is what it stands for.
Oh, Free Zeeble, okay, Trey Zeeble.
He's moving up from defense to forward. That versatility that he has, he always wants the puck on his stick, drives the net hard, does Trey Zeeble.
Well, I like that. So the defenseman has moved up here to the first line wing spot with Luke Coor and Cole Ferry. You mentioned that in the open. And I like that move there. Zeeble, of course, can handle the pucks, got real offensive flair, and scored the shootout game winner last night. What a beauty that was. And what about your 3rd point here?
Yeah, third point, 3rd game this weekend, meaning you want to make those shifts short. You want to make them 30 to 35 seconds. You don't want to get caught on the ice late, as most of the players for the Falcons have played are going to be playing in all 3 games.
Well, you want to utilize all 4 lines. All 4 lines have been effective for BG here early in the season. Isaac Miller, the so-called 4th line, he opened up the scoring last night against Lake State. So we have seen contributions from all 4 lines. I like that. Keep the short shifts, use the bench, and see if you can't get out of here with a 3-win weekend on homecoming here in Bowling Green. And as I mentioned earlier, the Falcons have run the record up to 3-1. I wasn't sure after that home opening loss, Skip, this is where we'd be after 4 games, but they really seem to right the ship.
Yeah, a lot of people are taking this team by surprise, myself included. 3-1 to start off. Good way to start.
It's a good start. All right, let's get to the goaltending matchups here real quick before we get to the starting lineups and the national anthem.
Actually, no
I think
national
we got
anthem.
a change in goaltender
Yeah, change in
for
goaltender.
both teams you mentioned at the opening. Who we going with?
Yeah, Logan Rafael, the freshman from Sault Ste. Marie, so the local kid from Lake State.
He'll be going for Lake State.
Yeah.
Okay, after a good performance, I thought, last night from Petrovich. And then, of course, we got Norkovicius Mitch, the freshman from Bourne, Massachusetts. So,
Yeah, no national anthem, no starting lineups today, so we're just going to go right into the game.
okay, we were rolling a little late here off of a excellent Pee Wee game here before our action. The Bowling Green Youth League really moving the puck around. Hopefully that's an omen for what's to come here. So we got our goaltending lineups. It looks like Coor, Zeeble, and Ferry will start it out with Crandall and Granica. And coming back the other way, Lake State, they're going to go with the Cossett line. Jason looked good, real good yesterday. Hayden Goldstein, their captain, straight out of L.A. This guy was a real force to be reckoned with yesterday. And of course, Derek Brown is going to take the face-off here. Get things underway.
Yeah, and of
Third
course,
game in 3 nights.
Back on defense for Lake State, Seth Stock. Really surprised me, that the young freshman from Lake State as well.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad he didn't make my 3 stars yesterday. I think I just got too caught up in the excitement of the shootout win. But there is no doubt, number 4 in blue, he was one of the best players on the ice yesterday.
Falcons get the puck out there.
Ferry tried to jump through, couldn't. Granica followed it up, did well, followed the play. Here's Zeeble. He's got Crandall. Chance for a shot here, Crandall. That high shot gloved. Sean Raphael, the freshman out of Sault Ste. Marie, played for the Sioux Eagles last year, so he doesn't like to go far from home. And good save there, first shot of the game. We speak on it every game, and I think it is important to speak on it. Goaltenders got to give their team a chance to settle in, try to make those first 5 saves. They could be breakaways, they could be 2-on-1s. Doesn't matter what they are. You got to give your team a chance to get settled in. Raphael makes the first stop here. A chance for Coor. But from distance, the kind of shots the goaltender likes to see. A wrister from the blue line. He made the save nonetheless.
Yeah.
BG change it up. Well, half change here. Horvath's out there.
Full forward line change. Crandall's still trying to get off the ice.
And it's going to be trouble here. Gray, puck jumped over a stick. Backed Bowling Green up. Now they can get on the attack. Nice tip there. How did we not talk about Chase Nitschke in the opener, Chip? I was waiting for your 3 keys to the game. The guy's got 4 goals in 4 games, 1 in each. Yes, that's right. There's a lot of streaking going on here at homecoming weekend for BG. Nitschke's streaking on a 4-game goal streak. The team is streaking on a 3-game win streak. In case you're wondering, 2 in a row, by definition, is not streaking, so you got to get to 3. Nitschke's there. He improved on it last night. I wouldn't be surprised to see number 6 get back on the board tonight.
Yeah, good play there by Dirkmott. Get his stick in the lane and not play, lift the stick.
Great play by Colin.
Bedford product, I believe.
Yep, Temperance, Michigan. There's a chance to jump up. What a game-tying goal by Nelly yesterday. I believe that earned him 2-star status for number 2 yesterday. He's going to draw the first 2-minute minors to go play 2-2-2 if you're up there in Concord, New Hampshire with Colin Nelson today.
We'll see who they put out on this first unit. I believe it's going to be Granica elevated to that top power play unit. he'll take Zeebel's spot, and Zeebel will play the half wall for Mikey.
Granica, Crandall, Zeebel with Coor and Ferry.
Oh, no, they're
So I don't know if that
they're gonna have
speaks well
Granica.
to our defense that we have so many offensively minded players. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, no, but Lake
Not
State
good
going
there.
their way
Here's a chance
shorthanded.
for a rush by Cassette. He's stripped by Zeebel, and he's got some room through the neutral zone. Excellent zone entry here. A little head and shoulder fake. Laid it out front for Coor. Yeah, they couldn't connect. It was kind of a scrambled play there by Bowling Green. Chance to get that first goal was one of Chip's keys here was the first goal. Why not do it with a man advantage? Coor has trouble gathering this one in, but now he's able to walk it through the neutral zone. Snaps a long one on net. Another save. Easy variety for Lake State. New goaltender Logan Raphael. Crandall steps around his own goaltender. Moves it up in front.
Is Lake State able to get the clear there? It'll be Rudo's second unit out. And now it'll be Rudo carrying it into the zone with speed.
Rudo has been hot. He had the hat trick in Ann Arbor against the Wolverines on Thursday night. Here's Horvath trying to slap pass one to Rudo. Didn't connect. Nelly's there.
Smart play there by Nelly.
Go low to high.
Back, yeah.
Here's some good puck movement here. Oh, by the Falcons, and Gray snaps one in. Looking for a redirect, possibly a rebound. Neither one available. Thank you for tuning in on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Homecoming weekend from Bowling Green. Matt Crandall and Chip Creinin here with you on BGCH TV, Bowling Green Club Hockey Television. We're powered by YouTube.
Puck's in the air, Nitschke.
Still a chance here, 15 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Rudo, quick little move there, and Horvath slaps
that
one
hit
in.
Nitschke in the back.
I think it did hit Nitschke. There was traffic in front. Nitschke was there. That drew a crowd. There's a wrist shot from the point. Nitschke, that one hit him, I think. And Gray's able to redirect this one, and oh! It was a tip by Nelson. And Rudo comes back to the bench like he possibly could have been shaken up on the play. I didn't see that. I thought Nitschke getting hit twice might have shaken him up, but that is not the case.
Ooh, nifty skate to stick there by Isaac Miller.
Miller opened up the scoring yesterday. Number 12 on a nice play from the high slot and had a good game. Here's a chance for Jaros. He took an elbow. Made the play, got it in deep. Miller's in a foot race.
Big hit there by Miller.
Ty goes to the runner there. They got there about the same time, but it looks like a clean breakout here, led by Stock. The defenseman came in, went between his own legs. Far side, Norkovich is having nothing of it. And now it looks like there's some homework.
Yeah, I think Sarnowski had a takedown there.
All right.
But Norkovich's really good job tracking the puck there. Had the puck covered like for five or 6 seconds before the whistle blew.
Bowling Green did not show a lot of bite yesterday. I would say they took the most of the physical play, but they're showing here that they're going to step in front of their own goaltender and the own blue paint. You said you got to own the blue paint on both sides of the ice. You've said it many times, Chip. Well, I like that little snarl there by Bowling Green in front of their own goalie. Oh, look at Stock go. This guy is something else.
Good block there by Gray.
Keep an eye on Stock. He was dazzling yesterday. Had some excellent chirps also. He's fast. He's going to catch up to this one. That's no icing. But Bowling Green's going to have to do a better job when number 4 is out there. He's all over the ice. Here he is. He's F2 on this rush. Looking for a redirect. Couldn't find it. Oh, easy breakout here for Ferry, though. His backhand didn't connect with Zeeble, but pounded back into the zone.
Max Travers.
Nice job there by Travers. You don't mess around in the neutral zone, get pucks in deep. This time Travers is able to flip it out to the neutral zone. Once again, a little bit of change here from Lake State maybe. I thought they carried the puck in a little bit more on their attack yesterday, especially early. Oh, this one will go. This one will go. A bing bang play out of the corner. And Andrew Langford.
Short side.
A nice shot for the junior out of Edmonton. He got where he wanted, gave it one beaver tap. And finishing shot there, low to the blocker side. A real beauty here. That's a 50-50 battle lost and a missed assignment in front. Lake State takes the lead here. They were chasing the game yesterday. And BG led 2-0 at one point. Lake State would score 4 unanswered to take a 2-goal lead, so I guess a 2-goal lead is not safe in hockey. But, yeah, I'll take it. I'd rather take my chances with it. Crandall gets this one in deep. Not much of a forecheck here shown by BG. A light angled forecheck by Coor. Almost worked. Almost got the takeaway to Ferry. Here's Zeeble. He's clogging up the neutral zone. But Lake Superior forces Granica back in his own end. Good D-to-D work. Crandall Granica opened it up for what appeared to be a clean breakout. It was not. And trouble on the change here for Bowling Green. Ferry's got some room to take a look, though. We got Horvath with him. And the big clapper comes in from Ferry. Updike looking to clean something up in front. It did not get there. An innocent looking.
Lake State likes this stretch play. They'll get past Archie here. What a play, Sarnowski.
Excellent job, as you mentioned, by the senior Nolan Sarnowski. Set up that first goal yesterday by Isaac Miller. Him and Harchie both had a piece of that goal there by Miller. They've been a good defensive pair. Yeah. Not quite on the same page there. Hartley got ahead of the play. But BG's able to get it to the neutral zone, and Nitschke's getting worked over. Thought he had some help with Horvath, but sometimes that's the way the puck bounces. That's the way it rolls. Leads to an innocent shot on Norkovicius, but Mitch is there. He's got this one gloved. BG trails early 1-0 here on BGCH TV. Bowling Green Club Hockey Television. Who are we powered by?
YouTube.
YouTube, that's right. Oh, another one face-off here by Lake State, and we have seen a lot of blown assignments in the defensive zone here early for Bowling Green. One led to a goal. We'll see if they can straighten it up. Got a Bowling Green watch party going on in Sylvania right now. Oh! Gray was playing the puck, and the body got played on Gray. This one's in front for another Lake State goal. The Lakers have come to play. I believe that was Charlie Sullivan. Big number 27. He's not even going to lead the parade here. He's the caboose. Second man or last man through. But big number 27 on the goal. Mankato, Minnesota. The freshman's fitting in well here. Much like yesterday, one team jumps out to a 2-0 lead and seems to be in good control of the game. It was a Lake State goal with 29 seconds left that cut BG's lead to 2-1. So stay tuned, folks. A lot of hockey to be played, but Falcons are going to have to get their skating skates out here. A lot of standing. And I did think that Lake State came with good pace yesterday. Crandall's going to try to get going. Got to the red. Oh, took a shot up high.
Yeah.
That was Derek Brown. Brown, he's a real agitator. He flies around out there and can do a little bit of everything. There's some good checking by our own agitator, Colin Nelson. They got Lake State pinned back in their own end temporarily.
Good dump there by Lake State, cross corner.
Nice area dump there. Another puck in front. They like to crash the net. Here's a heavy shot coming from the captain, Goldstein. I didn't tell you one thing, Lake State, I think, as a team and what they do well is get pucks to the net because they know they're getting bodies there, trying to get to the net front, looking for some tips and rebounds. Well, when you crash the net, the other team brings some defenders in there. Now there's a lot of bodies in front. Take away the goalie's vision and just look for some fortunate bounces. There's an unfortunate bounce right there for BG. Looked like they might have a face-off win here and an easy out. Instead, it's Cassette working the two-man game on a nice cycle down low with Goldstein. Miller's going to carry it out himself. It's a good breakout when you got a guy with his feet moving and his head up. Crandall shake and bake in the corner. He just tries to bank it off the glass. Oh, and the bounce almost came to Miller, and he would have been in a one-on-one at best for BG, at worst for Lake State. Looked like maybe a two-on-one was opening up there for Bowling Green, who really haven't had much going offensively. A couple shots from the outside. Coors got two from just inside the blue line, but the offense non-existent right now for the Falcons, but we've seen it through the first 4 games. They play on emotion. It just takes one goal, one big hit, one play to get the team going. And we got a guy out there that can provide either a big hit or a big goal, and that's Johnny Jaros. Out here with Coor and Zeeble. Now Ferry will get out there. I was having some St. Francis flashbacks with Jaros and Coor out there, and I just figured a goal was coming right up because that's what happened in high school every time.
Lake State, Bowling Green can't break the puck out right now.
Well, and I said I think they're dumping it in more than they did yesterday, and it's working for them, so why change it? 11 and a half minutes into this first period. Oh, here's our guy, Zeeble on the backhand, just missed. Trey has some soft hands, a deceptive stride. The big guy can really get up and go. I mean, he doesn't need much room, obviously, with those hands. He looks up, it's a 1-on-2. I mean, he's not really worried about it. Ooh, a broken play here, saved by Logan Hartgene. But once again, there's a dump in by Lake State, but a little D to D to relieve the pressure, open up the ice.
Stretch pass by Hartgene. Nitschke, he's hip checked.
He's going to stay down. I think he's okay. You always stay down at first just to see. But the Falcons can't afford to lose Nitschke. We mentioned it. 4 goals in 4 games. I'm looking for his first 2-goal game. Maybe we'll find it here tonight. Here's Horvath on the backhand. Oh! Good job keeping this one in low. See if they can't get some offensive pressure in front.
Check.
A little spinorama there by Horvath to Andrew Updike, but defended well by Lake State. Not a lot of action down here in the Lakers' end so far in the first period. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Matt Crandall, Chip Creinin here with you, live from Bowling Green, Ohio, homecoming weekend. 3rd game in 3 nights for the Falcons. They won the first 2. First one, 6-4 in Ann Arbor, playing the Wolverines. Last night here in a shootout, 5-4 against Lake State. Oh, and there's a tipped puck in front. There's good sustained pressure here by the Horvath line. Best shift of the night for Bowling Green. And Lake State able to relieve the pressure. This one's a good puck. Good speed by Gray. He tried to find Crandall, could not get on the same page. Oh, there's a bad bounce. Worked out well, it came right to Gray. Good patience shown here by the captain. Say that once. Oh boy.
Here goes Rudo.
Rudo, we saw this in Michigan. He can really get his proper swerve on if he's allowed to get his speed going through the neutral zone. Lake State let him do it on that shift. And we got some talking going on now here after the play. Innocent enough as it is.
So I'm working on the technical thing right now. Sorry if I'm talking.
Chip, I'm sorry that we're down 2-0. I mean, as long, hey, it's not that bad if the fans can't hear it or watch it right now because there's not much to see. Crandall tried to jump in and make something happen. Somebody's going to have to step up and do something here for the Falcons. Still plenty of time, as we mentioned, but not a lot of punch right now to Bowling Green. Oh, there was a trip right there on Nelson. I wasn't sure if they were going to call it. The back official does. First penalty of the evening is going to go to Lake Superior State. Charlie Sullivan. Charlie, get your name all over the score sheet here. It's only the first period. Of course, Charlie scored that second goal for Lake State. Now he's hoping he gets to sit 2 minutes in the box. Bowling Green hoping it's a little shorter stay than that. They could use a power play goal right here. Good face-off win by Crandall. An innocent-looking wrist shot through traffic. I think they thought Crandall was going to go D to D, and tried to swat at it, redirect that puck. Another face-off win by This time they do go D to D. Zebo with a chance. Shot goes through. Took a rough ride in front. Luke doing everything he can to redirect that puck. It's going to take a tip or a rebound maybe to break the seal on Raphael. Sometimes, Chip, it takes a tip and a rebound. So we got to get this goalie scrambling in here. The power play is a great way to do it. Oh, here's walking out from the goal line. He'll backdoor had Zebel. Lake State able to muscle this one all the way down. It'll get to the goal line. Crandall's going to have to regroup here with Zebel. Oh, Zebel's got some room. He doesn't know what to do. He's got no one to dangle. Now he'll find a couple of defenders. Crandall with 1-2 moves at the blue line. Thought he had with him. The power play does not seem to be on the same page here after two real good face-off wins to start it by this guy right here, Luke Coor. Nice goal by Coor yesterday. Second of the season, scored in the opening game against Indiana. The season opening goal for BG. And oh, here's a chance in front for Rudo. Him and Stock will exchange chicken wings. A couple of extra whistles there by the referees, but no extra penalties. 49 seconds remaining in a Bowling Green power play. Charlie Sullivan in the box for Lake State. Oh, another face-off win there, and the shot just whistles wide. There's a good blue line keep here. Rudo fires one to the net. No one's home. Not a good sign in the body language here for the Falcons. But time to regroup. Coor with good face-off wins. Now Horvath with important face-off wins. This will be a face-off draw unless, Nelson comes in to help out. Nelson has a chance here, a one-timer from Horvath. Gray on the point. He'll work it down low to Rudo. Rudo's got Dubendorfer. Dubendorfer wants to give and go. Instead, they roll it low to high. Horvath to Gray, snaps one in. Good save there by Raphael. He'll send it the length of the ice. Throw it on net for good measure.
Good play there, Norkovicius up to Nelson.
Norkovicius looking for the apple here. Rudo getting worked over by 3 defenders as Bowling Green makes a change. That'll do it for the power play. Horvath still got a little gas left in the tank. Oh, a great Top Gun move. He stops. They fly by him. Gets it back to the point. Hartje missed on the shot. And guess who's back? Horvath. Guess who's F1? Horvath. Cam got to be running out of gas out here. Late in the shift for number 14. But certainly one of his best of the period.
Yeah, not a good start, so I'm not sure if the mouse thing will disappear. I don't know why that's happening. You'll just have to bear with
Little
us.
mouse running around the screen, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let's blame our technical director, Chip. Who's that?
That'd be me.
Oh boy, our color commentator, Chip Creinin, is also our technical director, so we do know who to blame. But I hope you're out there enjoying the broadcast. The play on the ice. They're starting to pick it up a little bit. Here's
Nice
Jaros, chance for a
Jaros.
2-on-1 here if he can get there. So Schutte, Jaros, and Miller. This line opened the scoring up in the game for Bowling Green yesterday. They're going to have to open it up here today. Not for the game, but just for BG individually. Falcons trail 2-0. Jaros with a bomb from the blue line. That was tipped. Here's a chance 1-on-1. And that's shut down nicely. Logan Hartje. Rockford, Illinois, I see ya. Hartje steps up here, takes the puck away, starts the rush to Miller, but it looks like the neutral zone is starting to get a little clogged up here as the energy has dissipated. That jump we had to start the period is gone as we start to wind down. 2:04 remaining. And offensive zone chance here for Bowling Green. They've done well on their faceoffs here today, Coeur especially, so nothing better than make a team pay for a sloppy icing. And we'll see if the Falcons can do it here. Oh, Coeur tried to shoot that one right off the draw, I think. He's got a bag of tricks for sure.
That stock, no. It's hard when Lake State doesn't have numbers on the side of their sides of their jerseys. As the net's knocked off.
I believe it got
doesn't
knocked.
see it.
Yeah, it got knocked up and over, but I think it landed. No, the far post is off, no doubt about it. And it was off a good 4 or 5 inches, so good whistle there by the officials. Really no problems with the officials at all this weekend.
No.
And
Loose puck.
I don't remember really any problems the first weekend against Indiana too. It's been well officiated so far.
Yeah, nice pass by Zebo. He'll drive. Very
nice drive there by Ferry. And we're down to less than 90 seconds remaining in the period.
Crandall.
Oh, a one-on-one. Crandall stood his man up.
I don't think he meant to hit him. I think
He just did.
Yeah, he ran into him.
The guy ran into him, took the worst of it. Here's a chance. Coeur throws it on net. He saw Zebel in the net front. I think it was redirected. Raphael makes the save. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for Bowling Green. You're watching ACHA hockey coming right at you. Bowling Green trailing Lake State 2-0, but they've really put a nice push on here towards the end of the period. That was Horvath. It looks like the Falcons are getting real good center play here from Coeur and Horvath. Nelson and Schutte.
Yeah, still no Nitschke after taking a hard collision.
Haven't seen Nitschke after that hip check, and hopefully that's precautionary reasons. And
by Dirkmont.
we did mention in the open, Mikey Papa Ianu is out today. There's precautionary reasons with Mikey, but we missed that speed, that leadership that Mikey provides on the top line. And just knocks the roster a little bit out of balance when you move Mikey out of there. Oh, here's a good looking rush, 3-on-2 and a heavy shot.
He had the top right. I think he just missed.
Brown just missed. Here he is again.
1-1.
He's a little agitator. We mentioned it. Oh, and Cassette gave a heavy shot in there in front of our own net, and there's a good forecheck going on right here by Lake State, and a little extra stuff going on after the whistle. We've seen a little bit of it today, not much of it yesterday, but not a great period for Bowling Green. They eased themselves into it. The problem was when they started playing their best hockey, Chip, they were already down 2-0.
Yeah, tough start, a couple bounces here and there, and doesn't go your way in that first period.
I think Mitch Norkovicius in net, the freshman out of Bourne, Massachusetts, was really tested early and showed himself well, but you see how quickly these plays can develop by Lake State. I think he settled into the period also, and he's just looking right now for a little offensive support here from Bowling Green. I think he likes the effort and the way the game was played in the other end towards the end of the period, but let's face it, we need some goals.
Yeah, and with not seeing Nitschke in the end of that period, and not an extra forward dress, you got an extra defenseman dress. We'll see maybe a lot of little shifts in the lines here. We'll have to keep an eye on that in the second period.
All right, you're watching Bowling Green Club Hockey Television powered by YouTube. Let's just take a look at the upcoming schedule. We said 3 games in 3 nights. Hopefully the Falcons get a little bit of a break. They will get a break. They travel to Miami next Friday.
I'm going to stop you there. We did have a switch in that. Hasn't been announced yet, but we will travel to Miami on first on Friday.
There's a switch on the schedule.
So we are going to Miami on Friday, and Miami, I believe, is coming here on Saturday.
Yeah, Friday, September 29th.
Oh, no. My bad. We're going there on Saturday.
Okay, there might be a switch in the schedule, folks. So you know what? Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. Oh, I see it right here. Next Friday and Saturday, to be determined. Okay, so we have a series against Miami next week that's to be determined. We're going to let you know at the second intermission. So we're going to keep you here until the second intermission, let you exactly know what the schedule looks like for next week. It looks like it may have been flip-flop. It's a home-and-home situation with Miami. It'll be a good series. We just don't know which game is when.
Miami this weekend, they're playing Louisville. They won last night. 4-1 was the final score. Cincinnati over Louisville, or Miami over Louisville. Cincinnati lost to Adrian last night.
All right, scoreboard check here, brought to you by Chip Creinin. We're going to take a short break. We got a great little setup here for the intermission. We're trying to work on it every week, guys, and make the broadcast as good as we can. So let's cut to our first intermission break, Chip, and hopefully we come back and see a little bit of offense here in the second period.
Yes.
Here's your delivery.
Oh, donuts. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
All right, welcome back. Homecoming weekend, Bowling Green, Ohio. Your Falcons trail 2-0 after one period. Trailed 4-2 last night after two periods. Were able to come back and get the shootout win. So don't bail on us quite yet. Matt Crandall, along with Chip Creinin.
I just want to say, I think I fixed the mouse problem now.
ACHA action coming right at you. We got a little problem with the score clock. Still 4:48 to go in the intermission. Having trouble getting the clean 20 up there. But it looks like we got 3 undergrad students and possibly a grad student over there, so we should get it worked out.
Who's over there, Johnny?
We may need our own technical director, Chip Creinin, to run across the arena, fix the time clock, and then come up here and get that mouse off our screen that we had to watch in the first period. Okay, no, hold on. Chip says the mouse has been removed from the arena. So all you fans out there shouldn't have to deal with the mouse. And recap that first period for you. Lake Superior jumped on Bowling Green early. And goal by Andrew Langford got the Lakers on the board. And then it was Sullivan. Here's Crandall scores!
That's the second time this year Crandall's come in from the neutral zone, shot it above the circles and gone 7-hole.
Beginning of the period, so he did have some energy there right off the face-off win by Coeur. Crandall jumps through about the same spot he scored from in the second game against Indiana. He had a chance to get from his own end there, get a little more speed up, but the shot went far side underneath the catching glove. And Bowling Green looking for a quick strike here in the second. How does 8 seconds sound for you, Chip?
6 sounds better than 8.
Okay. They said 8 seconds up on the score clock, but listen, I think we got Benny Seals over there and a couple of other good guys. They're really not sure what they're doing. Here's Cassette. This guy knows what he's doing.
Good block, Granica.
Made the play to Brown. And the Falcons a chance here. Zeeble. Oh, Zeeble got the puck up to Rudo. Rudo had a decent angle, put a heavy shot on net, and that drew a lot of commotion as Zeeble and Rudo both get tangled up with Lake State Lakers after the play. I thought BG played the most physical of the 4 periods so far in that first period. Here today, they didn't have a lot to show for it as far as trailing in the period 2-0, but yesterday it seemed like every time there was a big hit, the Falcons were on the wrong side of it.
Yeah, no Nitschke on this second unit for the Falcons. He's on the bench, but no Nitschke out on the second line.
Okay, I see him looking down at his knee right now. In case you missed it in the first period, a hip check sent Nitschke to the ice and the bench.
Good block.
Chase is not returned. He's got 4 goals in the first 4 games, 1 in each, so he is streaking. But that streak is in real jeopardy here today in Bowling Green. The team, by the way, they're streaking 2-3 wins in a row for the Falcons.
Trent Gray, I think, just took a penalty.
They are going to have to play the next 2 minutes, hopefully short-handed, though, because Gray got tripped up himself, ended up tripping up the Lake State player. And here's the touch. The captain's going to go for, hopefully, 2 minutes. Although the way this Lake State power play looks, the way they whip it around, I wouldn't be surprised if they really press here on Bowling Green, try to restore that 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I mean, Lake State, we mentioned this yesterday, Bowling Green doesn't have the greatest penalty kill. They haven't been as great as they want to be on the penalty kill, especially with Trent Gray, one of the penalty killers in the box. And maybe no Nitschke either.
So what you're telling me, it's nothing that a shorthanded goal wouldn't fix.
Correct, and we'll see if Zeeble moves back to defense for the penalty kill or not.
Well, right now it's Hartje and Sarnowski. These guys are a real shutdown pair, so no problem here. But you're right, Zeeble, in case you just tuned in, our star defenseman scored the shootout winner last night. He's moved up to that top line with Coor and Ferry, with Mikey Papayanu out. And then with Nitschke out, we're missing some real experience up on the wings. It showed in the first period. But BG's clawed back to within one. Oh, heavy shot by Goldstein.
Lake State player up high.
Hit his own guy. I think it was Brown. No, it was Cassette. Either one. They both like to buzz around the net front. And good patience shown here by Lake State with this man advantage. No real sense of urgency though. They lead the game by 1.
Stock.
But some great puck movement and excellent skating
Better
by
save.
Stock. And Goldstein will clean it up. Stock skates so well, moved the puck so well to Stevens. Stevens lets the shot go. The captain is there to clean it up. Power play goal there for Lake State, and they back to that 2-goal lead. The smooth skating, slick puck handling, Seth Stock set that whole play up, and he is a dangerous character. Here goes Crandall again, deja vu, I don't know, maybe. And this time he tried to go short side. You got to mix it up for sure. But good jump there once again from David. And we'll see if this Jaros, Miller, and Schutte line can capture some of that momentum here for the Falcons they had earlier in the period. Crandall with a shot in front. Schutte tried to clean it up. Granica's going to snap one to the corner. They're looking for a tip perhaps. If not, just get the puck in deep. Got a good chance here.
Good pass there, Schutte.
Low to high to Granica. He risks one in. A chance for Schutte. Oh! Puck jumped up. Schutte could not go glove to stick quick enough. Miller got knocked down. He's shaking up on the play. It looks like it might be his right knee. So we're going to need a knee specialist after today with Nitschke and now Miller. But a good shift there by the Schutte line. And Jake almost had himself a goal. Jaros going to step in, take the draw. BG will win it. Nice play.
Rudo.
Excellent job to keep this puck alive in the zone by Rudo. Crandall to Rudo. That snapper goes high. Gloved up into the ceiling by Raphael. I like the way this goaltender moves for Lake State. He's quick in there for sure. We mentioned in the first period some tips and some rebounds, some redirected pucks, some second and third chances. Get this guy scrambling. Try to beat him that way. The BG goal did go through him. It was Crandall 8 seconds into this first period. His second of the season. That's an offsides there by Lake State. One thing we haven't seen a lot this weekend is icings or offsides. These teams have been getting up and down pretty clean. And that was just a broken play there. And BG is able to get a change here, which is good. Let's see if this Horvath line can get something going.
And Chase Nitschke's out there.
Nitschke making his test run here. Gave it a light work in the opening warm-up for the second period, but good work along the boards here by Chase. Looks a little unstable there, not sure, and of course just got to work through that, and as long as everything goes all right, a little harder next shift. Nice play there, Horvath extends it.
Shift, yeah.
Oh boy, Updike took a rough ride along the boards. Got the shot in on net, looking for a rebound if he could. It wasn't available. Raphael's scrambling around in there, trying to maintain this 2-goal lead for Lake State. He did not like when BG cut it to a 1-goal deficit. Lake State wants to try to get out of here, the long ride home, with at least 1 win. A chance to keep this one in. Ferry, oh wow. Good speed there by Cole. Great first stride to get there. I thought that puck was coming out for sure. Ferry was able to keep it alive, and BG's able to keep this forecheck alive. Oh, with Horvath and Updike just missed.
Good speed here from Lake State into the neutral zone. Oh, right in front.
Big save here. Norka Vicious. Really, I think 2 saves. Puck out front. Oh, leg stop there. Throws the left leg out to keep it a 2-goal game. And that jump BG had to start the period is gone. It's all Lake State right here. Chance for numbers though, maybe a 3-on-2 if BG can hurry.
Big hit there on Updike.
Updike sacrificed the body there to keep that puck in deep. There's a broken play here by Lake State, so BG decides just dump it back in. Try to establish some sort of forecheck. It's been very light forechecking at best for Bowling Green here today. Oh, a chance in front, and Brown slams it home. What a play by Cassette. Uses his backhand on that goal around the net, and Brown is the only one who's not fooled on the play. If you see Cassette here, oh, backhand, bang, 1 time. Brown, what a beauty. And the little agitator has got the 4th here for Lake State, and they weren't happy leaving the ice last night after the shootout loss. I think they were kind of wondering how they lost that, leading 4-2 coming into the 3rd, and then really 2 quick punches by BG. So they have come out really here, determined tonight to get out of Bowling Green with at least 1 win. They've shown it. They've been the better team, more determined, more drive. And BG looks a little down right now after that 4th. Going to have to try to find some life here because there's still 13:37 to go. Not in the game, Chip, in the 2nd period. Plenty of time.
BG definitely has to get this next goal before it gets out of hand and out of reach. And they have to get it sometime soon.
Well, someone tell Goldstein right here. 23 plus 23, 46, by the way. Oh! Goldstein. And Hartgy, this is Hartgy now. Trying to jump up, get some offense created, Hartgy was, but that play is going to be offsides on the quick turnover there. And anytime you can get that whistle off a quick transition by Lake State, that would have been a 2-on-1. Short ice there, only 60 feet to go. That would have been a dangerous situation here. Nelson out for the Falcons. Oh, a big hit. Here's Miller in front.
Oh, good D.
Great setup there. That was a nice sequence there. Nelson gets in. What do we talk about F1? Your first forward in. Got to get in with speed, make something happen. Plays the body. The turnover's there right to Miller in a bing-bang play to Rudo. And I thought BG was in business. Oh, that shot from Crandall caught Rudo up high. Looked like underneath the chin, maybe.
BG can't catch a break here
with some injuries, that is for sure. In the mask is one thing, but I think it might have got him up. It looks like maybe right in the neck. Manasquan, New Jersey. Mark Rudo, the junior, coming off the hat trick. 2 nights ago in Ann Arbor. And he's ready to get back at it. They forced him off the ice because they had to blow the whistle. But he's being checked out right now, got his helmet off. He's a good-looking kid, Mark Rudo, that is for sure. They should give him an exemption, let him play without his helmet, actually. He's so good-looking. This is going to draw some more fans in. That shot had eyes. That one did too. Raphael just wants to get the whistle. I don't think the clock started after the last face-off.
No, it did.
Some referee saying, I don't know, maybe move the game on. We're not on a curfew clock today, so I'm not sure what he wanted. Oh, maybe allowing both teams to change is what he was doing. Both teams allowed a change on a shot and a save. I would hope so, right?
Good call there. Linesman called for icing, but referee was in better position, waved off the icing.
And with college, we run a 2-referee, 1-linesman system. So the up referee should and did make that call. So a good chance here for BG on an offensive zone face-off. Dubendorfer had it roll off his stick right to Granica. Crandall back to his partner. Opens up the neutral zone here for a long stretch. Didn't get to Dubendorfer. Once again, light forechecking by the Falcons. And trouble the other way. This guy, he scored the second goal of the game here. Charlie Sullivan, 27. He's a tall drink of water for sure and plays with good energy. And Bill and Green, they got Charlie chasing them back in their own end. They're pinned back there. Here's Miller. He'll get the red and dump it in. Wholesale change for the Falcons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got them all changed up. Should be fresh if they can get a forecheck going now. If they can't do it now, I don't know when they can.
It doesn't look like Nitschke's. The guy, D lost his stick for Lake State.
Lake State 1-on-4, just dump it in, and oh, they're coming hard there on the forecheck. F1 is a freight train. Number 84, Jordan Troxel, making it happen right now for the Lakers.
Ooh, nice head fake there by Jaros. Allows the puck to escape the zone.
Once again, dump and chase here by Lake State. Blaine Dorian in on a hard forecheck. BG scrambling on the breakout. And there's our good buddy here, Seth Stock. Opens up, tries to receive the pass. He was looking for the give and go. The give was there. There was no go.
And Travers looks like he's been elevated up to play some forward.
And much like the rest of the Falcons, chasing. Good puck possession here in the second period by Lake State. Entered the period winning 2-0. BG made it 2-1, 8 seconds into the period, but 2 unanswered by Lake State have opened it up. It's 4-1. And I think BG's lucky it's not 5-1 or 6 because the push is on for sure. Lake State playing their best hockey of the game right now. This one's going to go on net. Should not be an icing, and it is not. Raphael forced to play that one. It's usually one pass and out, though, for Lake State. It was out of the zone into the neutral, but not much further. Bouncing puck gets by the Lakers. It's good to see Rudo back out there. You get hit in the esophagus or the neck, it can really scare you. Oh boy, here he is, the Goldstein, the captain, much like the goal he scored in the shootout. Makes 2 moves, goes low and underneath for the deposits. And did I say BG was lucky it wasn't 5-1?
No.
Well, not so lucky, Chip, is what I would say on that one right there.
Yeah, opened up the wickets of Norkovicius and slid it right through.
Well, the problem was we stepped up. Hartje tried to make the play in the neutral zone. There was contact. Goldstein got behind him. He was all alone, and when the captain's in like that, he has the finishing touch. That is for sure. Offsides here by BG. Another broken play. It seems like everything's been broken today. Nothing clean for the Falcons, who come in winners of 3 in a row, including 2 in the last 2 nights, and it appears they've maybe just ran out of gas here tonight.
Yeah,
We'll head to Speedway. Let's go in between periods.
nice
Or
pass.
maybe right now send someone there. Here's a chance for Rudo. Horvath on the forecheck. Excellent job at dispossessing people by Horvath. He took the puck there. Crandall snapped one in on Rudo again, and Rudo got a stick up there to protect himself. Crandall getting chirped by his own bench. Almost got Rudo in the neck again. Now Rudo is chirping Crandall. Got to get some pucks to the net. Got to get some bodies to the net. BG is going to have to improve on this score before we leave this period. I don't think they can come in for another third period comeback like they had Thursday night and last night.
No.
Not at a 5-1 score. Oh, Horvath trying to make it happen. Oh boy. Crandall stepped up there. Looked like it was going to be a big collision, but at the last second, Avery Tim saw him, and the 2 defensemen did not get together. Oh wow, nice stretch here by Lake State.
Good
A big
block
shot. Crandall blocked it. I'm not sure he wanted to. He was in the shooting lane. None let it go. Chance here for Ferry to use his speed. Oh, I thought he had a lane to get and swing around the outside. Tried to force it to Zeeble. There's Zeeble on the forecheck. He blew a tire. Once again, good speed and passing through the neutral zone. Sullivan with the chance. It's blocked. Rebound, another save. And Norka Vicious being worked over this period. The Bowling Green goaltender has been under heavy fire most of the game, but certainly this period. 2 goals by the Lakers in the first, 3 more here in the second with 7.5 to go. Somebody stop the bleeding. Uh-oh. Once again, excellent puck movement, whether it's north, south, or east, west, horizontally and vertically. They are moving the puck today, Lake State is. Great spacing, but more importantly, 5 guys working and moving as a unit. There's a lot of standing around for the Falcons, and it has really cost them here in the second period.
Nice.
There's a chance for Coeur to get going. He's got Ferry up the wing. Ferry couldn't get his legs going though. Tried to let the stick handling do the work. Couldn't get by the Laker defender. Now Gray's forced back in his own end. Nice one-touch pass by Coeur. Found Ferry again. This shot gets blocked. Oh, Ferry had a chance there. And Raphael knocks the net 2 feet off when really no pressure in front of the goaltender. I thought perhaps it'd be a warning.
Yeah, 'cause Ferry looked like he had the wraparound for it.
He was going for the wraparound, I think, for sure. And I think Raphael committed to the right, his right post. So it would have been an interesting play nonetheless. Nelson steps in, take the face off, he wins it. Miller got it back to Hartje. He just rolled off a heavy check from Lake State. This is a good puck here. Miller got a piece of that. But once again, no speed on the forecheck for Bowling Green. I don't know if that's by design or not, but here's some speed coming the other way. Langford opened up the scoring. Did they let that shot rip? Got blocked. Here's a chance to get some speed going up the wing for Dubendorfer. He couldn't take the pass clean. Took an elbow, clean to the head though. No call.
Good job. The Falcons get the puck back.
Here's Miller, the chance there, a nice shot low. Rebound came out. Nelson couldn't control it. Firehouse hockey again. That's been our style, up and down. Chances both ways. Let's just trade goals. Problem is, Lake State's not letting us get any goals today. But the chances came right there from Miller. Nice one-time shot. Miller wants a change. It's an icing, though, by Bowling Green, so Isaac can't get off. He's gonna make his way to the bench and get a sip of water, though, before he gets to this face-off. Falcons have dug themselves a hole here against Lake State.
That shot hit Sarnowski up high.
Homecoming weekend. Here's a chance to showcase some of that speed by Miller. He's got a bad angle shot. He rips it. No rebound available here from Raphael, who has really settled in after that 2-1 score early in the second. Made him a little nervous. Team has certainly backed him up. Added 3 goals to their total. It'll make any goalie feel a little bit better. Nice low to high action here. Schutte with a tip. There's another tip puck in front. Doesn't matter who tips it. It was the other team that time. Didn't get on net. A chance for Schutte to get in here on the forecheck. Shows good speed, good discipline not to chase behind the net. Crandall holds the blue. Can't get it past 2 defenders. And once again, with speed, the Lakers carry it out and into the BG end. Speed through the neutral zone here has been the story. The Lakers have been the team providing it.
Good play, Granica. Jarvis.
Oh boy, the linesman getting worked over down there, Todd Switala.
Hit there, Jarvis. Good play there. Granica will ice it, though.
Granica did well there. Scrambling play, fell to his knees. Yeah, he iced it. The referee's like, no change to Lake State on the icing. And then Lake State, well, Bowling Green iced it. He said, okay. So
that's my bad, yeah.
When the referee, when they tell you he'll never change his call, that's not true. He just called Lake State no change and then let him change because he was wrong. So I like that. Uh-oh. Heavy shot coming there from the point, I thought, but the puck just jumped up on Landis. Robbie's got a heavy shot from back there. He's able to pinch in here and keep the play alive for Lake State. There's a good cross-ice pass for the Falcons. We didn't see a lot of that here yet so far. Last night, that was the key to the third period comeback. Snapping those passes cross-ice. Crandall trying to keep his guy to the outside. Lake State low to high, and they're able to keep it out. Granica trying to get it out. You can tell right now that BG needs the whistle. Here's a chance for a save and a change because Bowling Green, yeah, not a lot of pep left in this one. Here's Jaros. Oh, bad angle shot, caught the goaltender up in the mask, I believe. He had Crandall with him.
That did not look offside to me.
It was a tag situation between Jaros and Crandall. The linesman was right on it. Offsides will be the call. BG needs the change. They get it. But more importantly, they need some offense here. 3:22 remaining in the second. Cameron Horvath or Rudo are going to have to step up here and do something special. Or it could be Updike too, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, Updike, haven't said his name a lot tonight.
No, I've mostly been focused on Lake State because they've had the puck most of the time. Oh, look at Wiley right here. Wiley Nunn with a inside-out move. The important thing is, though, he shoots it right off the move. So he comes inside, goes outside, defense turns, the shot's coming. Nice looking play there by the junior out of Gaylord, Michigan.
Horvath tried to push that one forward. Rudo.
Oh, just missed a chance to get Updike in a one-on-one situation. Trouble here for BG. One shot, one save, rebound saved. Here's Stock, lets one fly.
I haven't said that name in a long time.
That doesn't get through. Sullivan with the first shot. Here's a chance for a 3-on-2. See if Horvath's got enough gas here to beat Stock. He's on one hand, backhand. Horvath hit the side of the net. Rudo tried to find Updike in front. Instead, it's a 3-2 the other way. And one-armed there by Sarnowski. I think he's going to get the gate for interference. Oh, and there's a shot there, and here's another shot here. Horvath came up over Stock, who I said yesterday, Stock can skate, can shoot, can pass, can chirp. Challenging Horvath now. I'm not sure it's going to get that far. I believe Sarnowski will be the only penalty.
He got the original penalty.
I think that's probably the only thing, although they could have called 2 more. I'm not sure they will. It was a pretty heavy shot that Sarnowski got hit on him. So I am surprised there's no retaliation, but if they would have shown the retaliation for Lake State, then they got to take another BG guy as Horvath came in. So it's either 1 or 3 to the box here. Looks like it's going to be 1. Unfortunately, it's our own Nolan Sarnowski, one of our best penalty killers. So that's going to be a problem. And Jake Schutte comes over. He's talking to the ref about the shot that Sarnowski took. And the ref's just saying, I even those 2 up. Hard around for Crandall, makes it all the way around, and a good face-off win there by Coeur again. Luke has been excellent in the face-off dot. We could use a goal from number 25 here tonight. That's his specialty. But that killed off 20 seconds of this power play by Lake State. Just a face-off win in the clear. Simple hockey. Ooh, Stock. Talk about simple hockey. Just throw this one in. You got a crowd in front. See if something happens.
Yeah, good puck movement there by Lake State. Backing up the Falcon penalty killers.
Crandall gave the guy a shot in front, and Lake State wanted another penalty. I believe a warning may have been thrown out to both Crandall for the shot and Lake State for the attempted refereeing. Oh, there's a heavy one there. Norkavicius did not see it. I believe he was screened. There was a crowd in front of him, but the shot came in hard and heavy, just like that one. I'm telling you, Goldstein can really snap that thing off. But they got Stevens here looking for another. I thought he wanted to one-time it. The pass was a little wobbly for him.
Good job, Ferry, forcing him out.
Stock mishandled that one at the blue line. That's something we haven't seen a lot of, is Stock mishandling the puck. Great job here by Coeur, knocks it all the way down. 40 seconds remain in the Lake State power play. Here's Brown. He's got one of the Lake State goals here today. He's been all over the ice, number 10 has. Not only today, but yesterday too. And that shot. Stevens, I don't think Norkavicius saw the first shot by Stevens on this power play. Norkavicius had a good line of sight there on that shot, made the save. There was traffic in front, so I don't think Norkavicius was at the angle he wanted to. He had to kind of lean in to see that puck. He was able to do it. Made a good save. Chance for a 50-50 battle here, and a cleared puck should do it. Nelson's going to take it himself. Doesn't have much help. Zeeble coming late. Oh, Nelson. Nice bit of backhand, forehand there along the goal line. Didn't fool Raphael. Fooled me. I wasn't expecting the shot. Good zone entry here by Lake State. Low to high action. The one-timer blocked. Big block by Sarnowski. And that's going to wind it down. Bowling Green able to kill the penalty. It's about the only thing they were able to do that period. A 3-goal period, or a 3-goal, period by Lake State after Bowling Green had made it 2-1. The score 5-1 after 2. Chip, that may have been the worst period of the season so far for the Falcons. What happened?
I don't think it was the worst period on the scoreboard for the Falcons. I don't think it's the worst period they played. Definitely the second period in Michigan.
They've been much worse, folks. They've been much worse.
Second periods have been a trouble time for the Falcons this weekend. Not sure what it is.
A lot of people talk about that long change. You know, when you're trying to change, you got to go a little bit further to get to your bench. And second period scoring is up in all the leagues. So obviously goals are scored in the second period. But I thought it was a little lackluster in the effort area there for the Falcons.
Yeah, and getting a little banged up are the Falcons. No, Nishi, I think, had one shift. Rudo got a little banged up there, came back out, did Mark Rudo. And
well, we've mentioned this a couple of times already today, folks. If you were with us Thursday night in Ann Arbor, Bowling Green trailed 4-3 coming into that third period. It was a 10 p.m. start, a late start. Didn't really have the legs at all in the second period. As you said, got dominated. But they came out with 3 unanswered to win that game in Ann Arbor, 6-4. Well, okay, we're down 3 or 4 here tonight, not 2. So we got a bigger hole to climb out of. But not only Thursday night, last night, trailed 4-2 coming into the third period. So we know this team has fight in the third period left in it. Trailing 4, though, Chip. I don't know. Can they do it?
I think they can get. They'll definitely try.
Well, I would hope they would try. They better have 6 guys that come out and try at least.
They'll definitely take a start to that second period, or a start like they did in the second period. Get the first goal, minute in, and then you get rolling.
ACHA hockey coming at you from Bowling Green, Ohio. The Falcons trail 5-1 after 2 periods. You're watching BGCH TV powered by YouTube. Matt Crandall, Chip Creinin. We're going to take a short break. Come on back for the third period, folks. Welcome back to Bowling Green, Ohio. We got BG Club Hockey, the Falcons, taking it on the chin this afternoon, trailing Lake Superior State 5-1. And the scoreboard indicative of the play on the ice. The Falcons have not shown much punch here tonight. And we'll see what the third period has in store. Oh, nice move by Ferry. One-handed, got around the defender. Cleaned up in front nicely by the Lakers, though, and they break out with ease again. This is Goldstein leading the way. This guy's a beast. Look at this move. Oh, boy.
Good poke by Granica.
Granica with the last-second poke there. Knocked the captain off the puck. Crandall lost an edge there, fell down. Made the play out of the zone into the neutral zone. It was gathered up there and hammered back in by Lake State. The forecheck is on. It's been on for 5 periods now in a row, this being the 6th. Back-to-back games for these two. Last night, it was a BG 5-4 shootout win. Tonight, it's all Lake State after 2. And of course, BG played Thursday night in Michigan. 3 games in 3 nights for the Falcons, and it appears like they run out of juice.
Yeah, not the start that the Falcons wanted. They could barely get the puck out of their own zone there in the first 30 seconds of this period.
I would say for the weekend series in the home and home versus these two, Lake State has broken it out fairly easily, and Bowling Green has certainly had a tougher time of it tonight, but last night was not very clean on their breakouts either. But the effort has been there all year for Bowling Green. 3-1 on the season with 3 comeback wins. 2 of those wins in the last 2 games were third period comebacks. A little bit more work to do here today, trailing by 4. But still, here's Rudo. Got shaken up, took that shot to the chin by Crandall earlier. Needed some ice in between periods. I heard it was a nasty bruise. And the good-looking guy's got a bad-looking bruise. That's a recipe for a date this week, I think, man.
Yeah.
Shaking up a little bit. Uh-oh, 2-on-1 here the other way. Oh, looked off the pass and let the shot rip. What a save by Norcovicius. Nice looking rush there by Lake State. That was Ethan Adair, the freshman out of Sault Ste. Marie. He looked past and then ripped the shot. And those are the kinds of chances there that BG just hasn't had today. These 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, attacking with speed. And they've been coming in waves by Lake State. I mentioned earlier in the first period, I think Lake State was shaking their head last night, leaving here with the shootout loss and wondering how that game got away from them. Well, they came here determined to not let this one get away from them today. Whoa, the big shot by the big boy. Hold on, let me try to get this out again. Adam Kapiasiwat, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, coming from the Badlands Sabres. Well, this is a bad man here from the Badlands. Number 5 is someone you do not want to tangle with. If you're a Bowling Green Falcon, or quite frankly, anyone else in the ACHA. A chance for Lake State here to get something going 3-on-2. I don't think they realized what they had going on that rush. Granica realizes what he has going here. Oh, just avoided the big hit. And once again, quick transition by the Lakers.
Falcons have seemed to lost their energy here.
Heavy forecheck put in by the Lakers. A wicked elbow to Troxel, though, as he got in there first. And him and Crandall will have some words. Big save by Norcovicius, by the way. That's 3 big saves in the first 3 minutes plus here in the third. Soft around. Crandall up the wall. Hammered back in again by Lake State. And here's Schutte in a 1-on-3 looking for some help. Found it. It came in the second wave. That was Jaros. Oh, John with the takeaway here.
He got a penalty, I think.
And they might have him for a hook. I don't know.
Big hit.
Oh, big. I am going to call that one extra large. No penalty on that second hit.
Max Travers.
Travers really lowered the boom on his guy. Was shaken up. I believe that was Troxel again. So a tough shift for Jordan there, but 84. He'll be back buzzing around, I'm sure. Everyone's buzzing around here for Lake State.
It looks like it's going to be 4-on-4.
Well, the penalty to BG was to Jaros.
Yeah.
But I do see a player for Lake State heading to the box, Charlie Sullivan. Sullivan, of course, second goal here today. Stand up as the game winner if BG can't get on the board again. 4-on-4 action here. This is the perfect scenario for Trey Zeeble. Your guy can really transport the puck, sees the ice well, can make his way zone to zone through a 5-on-5 situation. But this really favors Zeeble here in a 4-on-4. Him and Crandall trying to get on the same page, but once again, pinned back in their own end. The Bowling Green Falcons having trouble just breaking it out. Here's a broken play. Ferry's got a chance if he hurries.
Oh!
He got buried.
leveled.
A wicked hit there. 11 plus 11, 22. And this time, Cassette, the senior out of Ottawa. He's been all over the ice here in Bowling Green. Really buzzes with that first line of Brown and Goldstein. And he's going to sit 2 minutes here. Interference, I believe, was the call. And Ferry had the puck. Ferry will stay out. 4-on-3. Falcons need it here. Need a power play marker right now. And possibly still a 4-on-4 if you can get it coming back.
No one's in front. There goes Zeeble.
Need a net front presence. Don't have it. Crandall pulls back. Here's Granica. Finds Crandall. There's a screen in front.
Off the bar.
Solid shot off the post. Crandall again, same spot. Pulls back. Granica. Crandall.
Nice pass.
There's the shot.
Better save.
Zeeble in front. A good screen. Solid first effort there by Crandall off the post. Rebound came out fat. Bowling Green was able to regroup. Some good looks here on a 4-on-3 situation. Fans looking for something to cheer for here on homecoming weekend. Crandall's going to try it again. No, pass off. Here's Ferry. Drag and shoot, yes.
Goalie doesn't know where it is.
Oh, couldn't find it. Oh, the bounce came high, and then it was a high stick on the come down. Once again, good puck movement there. The drag and shoot by Ferry. Found its way through traffic. I believe hit Raphael and popped up in the air. And that's when the scramble was on. Oh, won the face-off here.
Good keep.
Oh, Zeeble.
It's in. That's in.
Trey Zeeble right here. Crandall just floats one to the net. Zeeble, you said it earlier in the shift. BG's looking for a net front presence. Well, you want to try to screen the goalie, you want to try to tip the puck, and you want to try to get rebounds. You have to do all those things when you're the net front presence. Crandall keeps this one in. It was a good keep. Look, see Zeeble going to the net and just kind of ping-pongs its way through there. And Bowling Green, second goal of the evening,
So now
make it a 5-2 game. Plenty of time left in the game. It's a 4-on-4 situation still. Still a good opportunity here to get some offense going, but you got to win the faceoff. So Horvath steps in for Bowling Green. See if the Falcons can control this and make things interesting for my friend Skip Creinin.
Not sure what penalty comes off the board, as I know they don't know how to do this in there.
Well, the third penalty would come off because that's what made the team shorthanded.
Okay.
So the first two will stay in. We'll go 4-on-4 for 56 more seconds. They've cleared the wrong penalties, but that's okay. The referee knows what's going on. We're 4-on-4 for 50 more seconds. And let's see what we got here with Horvath. Oh, just picked his head up there. Wanted to drag and curl, but the puck rolled off his stick. There's a good takeaway by Horvath. I mentioned earlier the takeaways by Horvath. He can really dispossess people. Here's a chance the other way. Lake State, nice shot there. Norkovicius comes out 2-on-1 to challenge the shooter. Does a good job there. Justin Smith with a good look for the Lakers, who came into the period leading 5-1, and they were on cruise control. BG's going to try to make things interesting here with a power play goal midway through the period. And Derek Brown, look at him, stop, cut, curl, pass, protect the puck, handle the puck, and number 10 can do it all. It's a beautiful looking line with Cassette and Goldstein. I've been very impressed with this top unit for Lake State. And we're going to match them up here with Coor, Updike, Gray.
Stock just wide.
I mean, that wrist shot had some pepper on it. That is for sure. Stock can really shoot the puck. Oh, great setup there. Back door. Just missed on the one-timer. Coor ran from behind.
Oh.
Things are starting to get a little rough. They didn't make the call on Coor, and I think Gray took exception to that. Threw his man into the wall. I don't think there's any penalties on the play.
No,
doesn't mean I don't think there should have been a couple of penalties on the play. That was some rough business there. And not that it's not going to be rough, but it looked like it was a little bit from behind in both situations, and you never want to see that. All right, Chip, what do we got to do here? What do the Falcons got to do? 13-16 left. 3 goals, it's possible, but you really got to keep the pressure on. You don't have time to sit back and wait 5 minutes or wait till the 5-minute mark. It's got to happen now.
You got to stay disciplined, first of all.
Uh-oh. We have to stay disciplined. These are college kids we're talking about now, Chip. So we're going to try to stay disciplined. We'll see if we can do it.
Jaro's got the 2.
Offensive zone face-off for Lake State. Jaros wasn't out there, so it must have been a bench minor or the goaltender took the penalty. I'm not sure what happened there.
Jaros was out there.
Oh, he was? He just
Right,
snuck back to the bench and acted like he didn't do it again.
Yeah.
I like that. Once again, a face-off win. Low to high and a shot on goal. No rebound available, though. Here's a face-off win. Oh, boy. Goldstein wanted to hammer that. I kind of want him to hammer that. I love this guy, number 23. Here he is. Uh-oh. Stock behind the back, around the horn. Excellent puck movement. Seth hit his own player. That was Cassette in front. Stock again. Tricky little play here to Brown. And they'll wheel it around. Very impressive stuff here. But a nice forecheck there by the captain. Trent Gray leading.
Kerr just took a penalty. Interference.
I was going to say, Gray leading the charge there, shorthanded, showing he just wants to compete here. Oh, Stock just came by and gave him an earful. But a good hustle there by Gray just to get the puck out. We're shorthanded, 5-on-4. Now Coors going to go to the box. Join his buddy Jaros over there, the St. Francis Knight State champions, reliving the glory days in the penalty box. Meanwhile, 5-on-3 here. Are you kidding me? Lake State has been good 5-on-5, 5-on-4. I don't even know if I want to watch this. 50 seconds left. I have no choice, Chip.
Dubendorfer. Big save, Norkovicius.
All right, just put that on tape delay here for the next 30 seconds because I think he's got a couple more coming his way.
Another big one.
Norkovicius, another big save. Shots are coming from the outside, and actually, Lake State, if anything, they've gotten in their own way here on this 5-on-3. That's actually the worst they've played, is this 5-on-3. 10 seconds.
They wasted a couple, like five or 6 seconds there. Just
yeah, I'm surprised he just didn't roll off the, the back of the net there.
There goes Nelly one-on-one.
One-on-one in a 3-on-5 situation.
Whoa.
Oh, Nelly trying some trickery. I think he caught a rut though, healed himself. But the first penalty is over to Jaros. Coor, 35 seconds remaining in his minor penalty. No damage yet on this Lake Superior power play. It's not for a lack of trying. Oh boy. Drag and shoot here by Goldstein. Norkovicius did not see that at all, but the positioning made the save for him. He knew where the shot was coming from, was able to come out and challenge it. Didn't see it, it hit him, and he was able to get the save. Oh boy. I think that one caught the bar there by Cassette. Just picked it out of the pile there. A pick and shoot. Raphael sets it up behind his own net. Seth Stock ready to walk it out. Long pass here to Brown. Just a one-touch play on the zone entry there to Goldstein. A set play, a great looking play there for Lake State.
Horvath for the penalty killer.
Oh, Nelson just had Brown take a shot at him. Lucky for Nelly, Brown missed because it was a real haymaker coming across. Brown took objection, not obsession, I'm obsessed. Took objection to the rough ride Nelly gave him. Threw a haymaker and it just missed Nelly, but they're talking about it right now.
Yeah, just halfway through this period.
9:59 remaining in the third period is how we say that, Chip.
Yeah.
Here's a shot from the point.
Block.
Redirected in front. Not sure it got on Norkovicius or not. The chance for Zeeble to spring Ferry alone. Couldn't connect with the pass. Got it in deep. Lake Superior end. Horvath trying to walk out of the corner here.
Zeeble comes down with
Zeeble. And Raphael was able to pick that one out of midair. Horvath with a net drive. And Zeeble with the second goal here, Chip, for Bowling Green. But we haven't seen number 5 playing his game today up and forward. He's used to transporting the puck zone to zone to zone. And you just don't have those opportunities when you're playing forward instead of D. I kind of have to say I like number 5 at defense, man. He creates a little bit more offensively from that defensive position.
He gets the puck more in his D position than his forward position, I'd say.
And he is probably fair to say he plays a little bit more with 6D and really 3 D units and 4 forward line units. So I like what 5 does. I like what he can do. He scored here again tonight after the great shootout goal last night. But I think we miss him back on defense, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh, look at this fancy stick handling here by Lake State. Oh, and the shot whipped in front. It was blocked to the corner. Crandall's going to try to send Zebol out rink wide. Ferry can't catch up with that one. No, Zebol almost stole it. It would have been a one-on-one had he done that. Good energy that shift by Bowling Green, but not much going as far as offense. Crandall's going to try and make something happen on the offense. Lost the puck, tried to get it deep. That didn't work. This will be an icing here. Nunn got a stick on it, but he had it extended too far. Couldn't control that pass. And BG running out of time, although 8:09 is still plenty of time. And making the Lakers pay for that sloppy icing would really make things interesting the rest of the way. BG gets to choose which face-off dot they want. Coor wants it here. He won it.
Travers intercepted that pass to Dirkmont.
Travers with a good shot.
Good block there by Gray.
Good news for the Lake State fans. Jordan Troxel back out. Travers, a nice shot there, just missed. Heavy shot low. Looking for a rebound if they can find it. Another offensive zone faceoff opportunity for Bowling Green. The clock watching going on right now, 7:45 remaining in the third. Lake Superior State has come to play this afternoon, that's for sure. I thought they came to play last night and didn't get the result they wanted. They wanted to make sure today they get that result. Well, 5 goals helps, that's for sure. Got to the 4 mark yesterday. And Miller pins his man up against the boards, but once again, BG playing in their own end. Nice little dish there by Coor. He's got Miller winding back in his own end. Good speed, of course, by number 12. And this one didn't get the red. Would have been icing had not Stock knocked it out of the midair. Look at this. Stock's going to lead the rush.
Oh, Trent Gray.
And Gray upended number 4. Oh, Goldstein came and threw an elbow on Updike just for good measure. And Cassette trying to start the cycle here for Lake State, but you can see they're not playing with the same speed, the same pep they played with this first 2 periods, trying to hold on to this 5-2 lead and doing a good job of it right now. Here's some good speed. Must be tuned in to BG CHTV powered by YouTube. This when I say they don't got any speed going, all of a sudden the temperature gets turned up a little bit. Ooh, that looked like it was offsides,
Yeah,
maybe.
it did.
BG will take it. A zone entry's a zone entry. Chance for Hartsey to get one on net. No, he's got to force back into the corner. Good shot there by Updike. Tried to put it through Raphael. The goaltender had a good angle on the play. Oh, here's a chance for Brown. Looked like he was offsides. Goldstein to Cassette. One too many passes here for the Lakers. Still all over it in front. That heavy shot's redirected in front. Oh, and a chance for a wraparound doesn't go.
You can tell the Falcons are tired.
3 games in 3 nights. You get tired even if you're a college-age kid. And the Falcons have shown a little bit of fatigue here tonight. But they've shown good willingness to compete. Haven't given up here at all.
And there's another one.
And this bing-bang play gets underneath Norkovicius and Blaine Dorian. The freshman has got himself on the board. Justin Smith in on that play, as well as Andrew Langford. So good contributions from all the units here. Lake State jump back up to a 4-goal lead, 6-2. It's eerily looking like the score of the home opener when the Falcons lost that one to Indiana, 6-2. And you're not going to win many games, Skip, when you give up 6 goals.
Yeah, no, you're not. There is one good thing. The Falcons lose.
Well, hold on. There's one good thing.
The Falcons
Let me know what it
The
is.
Falcons lose 6-2. That means every loss going forward should be 6-2. So if the Falcons get 3 goals, they're not going to lose.
There you go. 3's the mark. Got to get to the 3 mark. Oh, Granica, good job breaking this up. It looked like it might have been a 2-on-1 as they are coming in waves for sure from Lake State.
Granica, he'll lead the rush.
Ooh, a nice shot there by Granica. Lead the rush. He was looking for a pass. It wasn't there. He's a right-handed shot coming down the right-hand side, so it's not a great angle, but it got to Raphael in a hurry, and he forced that catching mid-up, made the save. Instead of even thinking about playing it, said, let's get a whistle. Get a change here. Granica with a nice little rush there from the Bowling Green defenseman. The freshman out of Saline, Michigan. Heavy pass there. Knocked in deep by Lake State. Ooh, the forecheck was on. Guy looking like he wanted to run the D. There's a chance for a shot by Stock. Right on net. No problem for Norkovicius. But he's getting a little tired of these shots on net, whether they're no problem or they are a problem. Showing a little frustration there, the Bowling Green goaltender.
Yeah, Horvath will win the draw, back to Crandall. Crandall, he'll look to escape the zone with Horvath's help. Horvath at the Zeeble, he'll tip it in.
Now that's the best looking breakout we've had all game, maybe?
One of them, yeah.
It was clean, 2 passes and you're in the attacking zone. But that was short-lived as here comes Lake State once again. Chance for Horvath to get his motor going. Couldn't jump by the defense. And there's a big shot right there at the red line. Crandall got the mitts up.
Job Seth Stock protecting the puck.
Nate Corwin, though, he just said, I'm going to sit back here and watch us win this game. I don't want to get in any trouble here in the last 3.5 minutes. Granica, Crandall. If we had $1 for every time those two pass it to each other, we'd be rich up here, Skip.
Yeah. Good play, Granica.
And rushed here out of the zone. BG wants a change. That was Horvath. They will get it. All 5 players changing for BG. We're under 3 minutes to go in the third. A third period that has shown a little life for Bowling Green when they made it 5-2 with 13 minutes to go. It looked like maybe something might be going, but just a smothering game here by Lake Superior, and really a game of puck possession. BG just hasn't had the puck enough here tonight.
Yeah, like you said, they look fatigued. Nitschke, don't even see him on the bench. Big hit there by Miller, creates a turnover.
Gray with a slapper. No real traffic in front, but you can see this. Lake State still defending their net front like this was a 0-0 game, and a lot of chatter as we've seen. You're watching ACHA hockey action on the BGCH TV channel powered by YouTube. And Lake Superior right now showing to be superior, 6-2. And on the attack all game long. That's a good play on sides. And chance for Miller to get up and out the zone with the speed he does. He's a Naruto. He made one move, couldn't get by the defender. Close to an interference. Knocked off in stride though, apparently. Nice play here by Nelson. Oh, Nelly, great play to Gray. Gray, a chance to get one on net. Just snaps it wide. Archie with the chance, that won't go. Archie, in fact, forced back behind his own net. Has Gray with him. Gray can't get it by the official. And now we can't get it by the forechecking. Cassette. You know, when you see him out there, you're in trouble. Goldstein and Brown can't be far away. And this time they're with Dorian. Dorian set up shop in front, waiting for a loose puck to come his way. It hasn't yet. Doesn't mean it won't. Oh, Updike couldn't control that breakout pass. Gray got tripped up by Goldstein. I think they're just going to let this one play out. 39 seconds to go in the game. Chance to flip this one out to neutral ice. Gray does just that. Problem is, hammered back in by Lake State. And the pressure is unrelenting here by the Lakers today. They're not even going to let up in the last 30 seconds here.
Yeah, no, I don't think this was the Falcons' worst game. I just think that they were too tired. I think 3 games in 3 days, or less than 48 hours, really. Not even 3 days. It was
the energy and the emotion, and when you're chasing the game, you're trying to catch up. It really plays on you. So no, it's a lopsided score here for sure. But they showed some punch. They showed some fight. I think more of it is the story of the game will be as we wind it down. 6-2 will be your final. This was a determined Lake Superior State team as they came into Bowling Green today. They didn't want to ride home 0-2. They wanted to get the win here, thought they deserved it last night, which they didn't get. But they came in here today, and I got to say this, a well-deserved win for Lake State. They earned every bit of the 6-2 win today.
Yeah, they did. I think their goaltender has a really good glove, made a lot of glove saves. Falcons didn't really have a lot of shots in that third period, though, either.
No, not a lot of chances. Certainly not any grade A chances for the Falcons there, but you're right. Logan Raphael showed himself very well for Lake Superior State. And before we get to next week's schedule, let's get to the 3 stars of the game. I'm going to do this for you, Chip. I'm going to go with that top line for Lake State. Hayden Goldstein, Jason Cassette, and Derek Brown. They were really the pacemakers here for Lake State. Every time that line was on the ice, they were dangerous.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Something Coach Drew Harper stressed pregame was we have to get that line intact. If we do, there's a good chance we'll win this game. They didn't. And I believe they scored 4 of their 6 goals, did that line.
All right, the win by Lake Superior will even up their record on the season at 2-2. The loss drops Bowling Green to 3-2. You're watching Bowling Green Club Hockey Television, powered by YouTube. I'm Matt Crandall along with Chip Creinin. And Chip, what we do know about next week is we have a game Friday against Miami and a game Saturday against Miami. We think it's been flipped. We believe we are going to Miami on Saturday now instead of Friday. Miami will be coming to BG on Friday now instead of Saturday. So we'll check that out. But either which way, you can always check us out on BG8CH TV. And we're both going to be down there next week. So we don't know where, we don't know when, but we'll be there. And we'll have both games for you.
It'll be a 7 o'clock start here on Friday, and then a 3:10 or 3:15 start on Saturday down at Miami.
All right, there you go, folks. Check back in next week, and hopefully we'll have a better outcome for you then. It's a 3-2 season so far for the Bowling Green Falcons, and they'll try to get at the Miami Redhawks next week. Until then, Matt Crandall along with Chip Creinin. We'll see you around the ring.